If you're a woman and you're listening to this video, you're watching this video, a round of applause for yourself. If you have a mother and you're taking very good care of her, a round of applause for yourself. If you have a wife and you're taking very good care of her, a round of applause for yourself. About week is for men who are married to women and don't know their worth. I'm going to briefly explain who a woman is to you. So after this video, I believe if you weren't treating your woman right, you would start treating her better. So stay tuned, watch this video from the very beginning till the end. Listen to everything I'm about to say because it's going to teach you a lot. A woman is an honored creation of God, endowed with dignity, value, and purpose. A woman is a sister, a woman is a wife, a woman is a mother, a woman is an auntie, a woman is a niece, a woman is a grandmother. All these potentials, all these qualities that I classify a woman to are unique and special and should be treated as such. Women are epitome of strength, grace, and resilience. They inspire, they nurture, and they lead with compassion. Embodies courage, wisdom, and beauty. And in every situation, they are strong. Every obstacle that comes their way, they fight through. They are fearless warriors that overtake and bring down every obstacle in their way. They make solutions to problems that come their way. They are unique. They are special. Women embodies courage, wisdom, beauty. They are fearless warriors that fight every obstacle that comes their way. They are fearless warriors that overtake. They are fearless warriors that carries their problems on their shoulders. They are fearless warriors who are there to stand in the gap for their husbands. They are fearless warriors who says yes and it is yes. They are fearless warriors who goes on their knees and prays for the success of their husbands. They are fearless warriors who doesn't think about their happiness but thinks about the happiness of people around them. They are fearless warriors who sacrifice themselves for the ones they love. Most women, most girls, most female children, female child are being denied education because they are not valued. They feel that, okay, after all, everything is going to end in a man's house. So what's the essence of training them? What's the essence of taking them to school? What's the essence of wasting money when they would end up in a man's house eventually? They are being deprived of education because people fail to see the value in letting a female child go to school. They fail to see the value a female child possesses. They fail to see the value a female child carries, brings. Female children are being denied education because we are seen generally to be weak, less, must be tamed. A mother sacrifices for her family. A mother sacrifices for her child. A mother sacrifices for her husband. A woman sacrifices for her family. Despite all the sacrifices women make, despite all the sacrifices mothers make, they are still ignored. Their feelings is not known. What they truly want is not granted. Despite this sacrifice, most women are being forgotten. Most women are still living in pain. After all the sacrifice where your mama don't sacrifice, after everything where that woman don't do for you, waiting you suppose use pay am back. Now thank you. Appreciate the woman. Or instead of appreciating her, what do? You forget her and just pick a random girl that you call your girlfriend, make her happy, spoil her, take care of her, change her wardrobe. Meanwhile, your mother is there in the village suffering. Your mother is there in that mud house in the village suffering, still going to fetch water by herself, still going to cut firewood by herself, still wearing those wrapped clothes, still looking tattered, looking unhappy, looking like she doesn't have a child, despite all the sacrifices she made for you, and you are there. You abandoned her. You left her. After everything wey this woman don do for you, she no go chop, she go carry food give you. Make you for chop belle full. You dey strong, grow, dey healthy. After all the sacrifice wey this woman don do for you, she go sell her wrapper, sell her clothes, make you for go school, make you for dey happy, make you for get every other thing wey children dey get. After all the sacrifices, after all the things wey she don do, all the things wey she no dey proud of, say she don do, just for you Make the thing for better for you, make life for better for you. After everything wey this woman don do for you, you get mind, abandon am. After everything wey this woman don do for you, you get mind, abandon am. After everything wey this woman don do, you get mind, treat am like trash. After everything wey this woman don do, you get mind, push it am. After everything wey this woman don do, you get mind, deny am. If this woman talks say she won't swear for you today, you think say the cause no go work? After all the sacrifices she made because of you, you deny her in public because she's looking old, haggard, tattered. Deny her in public. Make jest of her. Call her your maid. Laugh at her. Ignore her feelings. Ignore her when you're supposed to care for her. After all the sacrifices wey this woman don't do, after all the sacrifices, after everything wey this woman don't do for you, they treat her like say she no be anybody. They treat her like say she no be person. They treat her like say no be from her womb you commit. And this is for the men that treat their wives anyhow. I want you to know that this woman is a sister to somebody. This woman is the mother of your children. This woman is your wife. This woman is the daughter of somebody. You came to her house to marry her. Nobody forced you to marry her. You came, you saw her. She was doing fine before you came. She was doing okay before you came. She was loved by her father, her mother, her siblings before you came, and told her parents that you saw a beautiful flower you liked and you want to plug it. You want to spend the rest of your life with her. She was doing just fine. Then what do? You marry her, you wife her, take her to your house, where you are supposed to shield her, where you are supposed to protect her, where you are supposed to guide her. You're supposed to be her brother, you're supposed to be her father, you're supposed to be her mentor, you're supposed to be her best friend, her partner in crime. You're supposed to make her, see her as your younger sister. You're supposed to advise her, make her happy. You're supposed to make her feel comfortable. You're supposed to make her feel confident of herself. When you're supposed to protect her. When you're supposed to make her feel loved. When you're supposed to treat her like your sister. Pamper her. When you're supposed to protect her. Guide her mind. You take her to your house, and what do? You make her start regretting ever getting married to you. You neglect her, beat her, cause her so much pain. All for what? To show her you are the man of the house. To show her that whatever you say stands. To show her that you are the head and she's the tail, she's beneath you. You beat her. Forgetting all the sacrifices, forgetting all the challenges you guys has gone through. You beat her, neglect her, treat her like trash. Forgetting that she is the mother of your children. Body shame her. You forget all the sacrifices she made for you as a wife and as a mother. You bring in women to the house because say she no go talk, because say she dey calm, because say she won't dey loyal to you. You trample on her feelings. You make her feel less of herself. You make her feel worthless. You make her feel she's nothing without you. You beat her on every slightest opportunity you get. Because what? You're the man of the house. Because what? You are the head of the house. And she is the neck. She is the tail. Right? You've forgotten that before you came into her life was perfect. Her life was beautiful. She's married to you. Her life is supposed to be better than it was in her parents' house. But what do? You make it worse. You take her back to square one. You make her regret. You beat her every single day. You make her cry. You cheat on her. Simply because what? Her body has changed. She has changed. You forget all the sacrifices she made. You forgot that she wasn't like this. You forgot how she used to be. You overstress her with things, make her worry, make her sad. Then how do you think that she's going to remain beautiful for you when she's not happy? When she stresses herself, she doesn't even have time for herself. She cooks, she cleans, she takes care of the children, take the children to school, bring them back, go to market, buy stuff, clean the whole house, wash your clothes, and do all that stuff. But instead of you to appreciate her, you don't. You just come back and see it as a normal thing. She's the woman of the house now, she's the woman of the house, she's supposed to do it. You don't appreciate your wife. You call these little things, it's her duty. She's the wife, she's the mother, she does not take care of the house, who will? All those things are stressing her, causing stress to her. She doesn't even have break. She doesn't have time to take break, to take care of herself. Then you wake up one morning and try to compare her with other ladies you see outside. Those ladies you see outside, you're trying to compare her with. Those ladies, you only see them when they are wearing makeup. You don't see them when they wake up in the morning. Those ladies are looking the way they are looking because they are not stressing. They are comfortable, they are happy. Those ladies are looking beautiful because their husbands are taking care of them, because their spouses are taking care of them. They are looking beautiful because they are well dressed. They are looking beautiful because of that makeup they are wearing. Have you asked yourself, when last did you take your wife out for shopping? Have you asked yourself, when last did I buy my wife flowers? Have you asked yourself, when last did I buy her clothes? Have you asked yourself, when last did I take her out to make her hair? You don't make your woman feel special, but when you go outside and be playing lover boy with all those small girls, she's trying to destroy her dignity. When last did you pamper your wife? When last did you relax, stay at home, relax, sing her praise? When last did you appreciate her for everything she has been doing for you since you guys married? When last? You see all those things as just the normal thing she's supposed to do. To compare her to other women outside. Hey, look at the way other people are looking. What happened to you? Why are you looking all haggard? Why are you looking all untidy? Why are you looking, when last? Did you buy her good clothes and she did not wear it? Did you provide money? Even if you are not going to buy it, did you provide money for her to look good for you? Instead of chasing all those girls outside, give your woman money to look good for you. And you'll see the beauty you get married to. No woman, I repeat, no woman is ugly. Every woman is beautiful. That slay mama you see outside, your wife is better than her. Just give her money. She will too short. Spend money on your wife. Appreciate your wife. When you wake up in the morning, just be there. Cuddle her. Kiss her. Hold her tight. Tell her thank you. Wife, I am very, very appreciative of everything you've done for me. Thank you for standing by me. Thank you for being a good wife. Thank you for being a humble, loyal to me. Buy her flowers. Make her feel special. Make her feel like the pretty lady she was once. Make her feel loved. Make her feel special. Make her remember the first day you approached her. The first day you took her on a date. When last, guys, let me ask you. Husbands, let me ask you. When last did you take your wife out on a date? And you call her old, shabby, she's in the house, she's supposed to be in the house. She's not supposed to work, she's not supposed to go out, she's not supposed to keep friends, she's not supposed to do this. You allow her to remain indoors. All because she's married to you. You make her feel less of herself, less confident, you body shame her, you just make her feel sad. Like making her feel sad makes you more powerful. Treat your woman right. Men, husbands, treat your woman right. For those of you that's beating your woman, I want to ask you a question. If a guy should come to marry your daughter, and in the process of the marriage, you hear that she calls home and tells you, say, Papa, person they beat me for house. This man is beating me. How would you feel? You carry somebody's daughter. You carry somebody's daughter that was being pampered and cared for. You take her to your house and use her as punching bags. Because what? She won't do anything. Learn to love your wife. Appreciate your wife. Your wife is supposed to be your sister. Your wife is supposed to be your best friend. Your wife is supposed to be your gist partner. Your wife is supposed to be your partner in crime. Your wife is supposed to be the best of everything you would want to think of. Your wife is doing something wrong, there's how to correct your wife. I've seen it severally that men don't even know how to correct their women. Okay, your wife is doing something wrong. You see that she's doing something wrong. You don't know how to correct her. What you do is to shout at her in public. Correct her in public. When you're supposed to side her, stand up for her in public and correct her when you get home. Correct her in love and understanding. You correct her in public. Make her ashamed of herself. Make her an object of ridicule. Make her fellow woman to laugh at her. And you call yourself husband. Care for your wife, husbands. Give her money, husbands. Let her look good for you. She is not dirty. You say, my wife is dirty. She doesn't wear good clothes. She doesn't look nice for me. She doesn't have hair. Other women wear hairs. They wear makeup. They look good, look tush, look sexy for their husbands. Look at you, you are just here, tying your wrapper, doing this. Oga, if you're tired of her wearing rubbish clothes, go to the market, take her out, buy clothes for her, or you just get them yourself. So if you can't take her to the market, you get those clothes yourself. Get it first and see if she will not wear it. Provide for her. Make her comfortable. Make her happy. She's your wife. You don't know that there's blessings. Many men fail to see the spiritual aspects of giving their spouses money. You fail to see the spiritual aspect of giving their spouses money. See, when you give your wife money, it brings blessings upon blessings. Even if she doesn't pray for you, but God will bless you abundantly. I don't know if anybody has noticed it. Whenever you give your wife, those men that give their wife money, you give your wife money, you notice that, okay? In the next 1 week, 2 weeks, 2 days, 3 days, you notice that things changed. There's a bit, an added abundance to your financial income, to your financial status. Give your wife money. That's, let me just say, 30% or 50% of the reason why most people have issues in marriage. Money. Even if you don't have, like $1, even if you don't have, at least when you have, the little you have, learn to appreciate your wife with it. Not that from January to December you don't give her anything. You tell her, complain that you don't have. Every time from January to December you don't have. Even if it's 20,000 naira you're making in a month, squeeze out something. Give your wife, apart from giving her money for food, give her own personal money. My darling, my wife. Anything you call your wife, baby, please. I don't have much. Just take this one, manage yourself. Just know what it will do for you. This one is not money for food. I'm just giving it to you. I'm just dashing. Take the money. Know what to use it for yourself. Appreciate your wife, guys. Stop using her as punching bag. She's not your punching bag. Appreciate her. Don't shout at her in public. Don't make her a subject of ridicule. She's your wife. Treat her as such. She's the mother of your children. Don't neglect her. Pay attention to her. Many people don't even care about the feelings of their woman. They don't care about the feelings of their wife. Pay attention to your wife. Pay attention to your wife. Pay attention to your wife. That's part of the things that is causing problem in marriage. Care about the feelings of your wife. Care about the feelings of the woman you are dating. Even if you're working for the whole day, the little time you take for break, the little time you take to ease yourself, you call your wife, call your girlfriend. Remind her that you are thinking of her. Tell her, I'm still thinking of you. Hope you're fine. Hope you're good. How's the family? How is things? How's things going with you? What are you doing now? What are you going to do? Try to check up on her. I know most of us will say, I'm busy. I don't have time for this. I don't have. But those times you are using to rest, to eat, to ease yourself, just call her. Learn to pet her. Women likes it when their men pet them. Pet her. Pamper her. Show her that you love her. Don't be unromantic. Be that romantic man that she fell in love with. Love your wife and your women. This is how you treat your woman that will determine how other people will treat her. This is how you respect your woman that will determine how other people will respect her. She is yours, your own. You're supposed to treat her with care. She's supposed to be your pride, not a ridicule. Adore your wives. adore your wives. Guys that has forsaken their mothers, guys that has left their mothers, forsaking her, forgetting all the sacrifices that she has made for you. You trace your footstep and go back to her. Your mother is using Tonoso Bear, she's using Nokia Touch, and you're buying iPhone 14, iPhone 15, iPhone 13, iPhone 100 for your girlfriend. You forgot that this woman was there for you at one point in your life, or many. In situations where you had nowhere to go, you had nothing to do, this woman was there for you. And now that you made it, you forgot her in the village. You left her, abandoned her there. So she's the one that is supposed to stay in the village and suffer, right? You abandoned her in that hut. You allowed her to go to the stream to fetch water by herself. Allow her to cut firewood by herself. Don't let that woman remember all the sacrifices that she has made for you. If you let that woman remember, if you let her cry, it won't be easy. Or you don't let her curse you. Because when a woman curses you, when your mother that carried you in her womb for 9 months curse you, it will be very hard. I repeat, it will be very, very hard to remove that curse. To break that curse, it will be very hard. So treat your mother right. Treat your wife right. Don't use your wife as a slave. Don't enslave your wife because she's married to you. Also, hear our opinions. Opinions of the man and the woman in marriages matters. You are the head, yes, you're supposed to have say in most situations. You're supposed to have say in situations, but at least you should give your wife an opportunity to air her own opinion, to say something, to talk, to say what she feels, what she thinks about the situation. Give her listening ears. When she's talking, don't just neglect her. Let her talk. Give her a space to have a say in some things, some matters about the family. Not because you're the head, then you have to make all the decisions yourself. Let her make decisions too. Respect your wife. All I'm trying to say is that men, respect your woman. Respect her. When you respect her, treat her like a queen, pamper her, spoil her, love her, care for her, support her, be there for her, be loyal to her. When you do all these things, there will not be problem in your marriage, there will not be problem in your life. Respect these women. Respect us. Respect us. We are unique. Don't forget that. We are special. God created us specially. We are one of the honored creation of God. So don't let your ego, don't let your pride ruin that love you had for your wife. Don't let your pride ruin your family. Don't let that anger issue destroy your family. Love your woman. Love your wife. Children, respect your mothers. Respect your mothers. They trained you. When they didn't have enough to train you, they didn't have food to give to you, they went hungry because of you. When you were a child, you cried all through the night, they'll stay up watching you. Respect your mothers and don't forget them when you make it. Don't forget your mothers when you make it. Children, man, woman, guy, sissy, boy and girl, I am saying this loud and clear. When you make it, don't forget your mother. Don't forget your mother. She is part of your success. She is the step that led to your success. So don't forget her. Love these women. Your mother, your sister, your wife, your grandma, your niece, your auntie. Love them. Cherish them. They are unique. They are special. They shouldn't be limited to some certain things that is supposed to be entitled to them. Don't let anybody treat your wife like trash. Stand up for your wife. Protect her. Protect your mother. Don't abandon your mother. Be there for her. Don't deny your mother when you make it. Don't forget the sacrifices she made for you. A mother's love cannot be replaced. If you don't care for your mother, if you don't care for your wife, if she leaves you, if she dies in your hands, you would face the consequences. If you abandon your mother to the extent that she dies without reaping the fruit of her labor, without enjoying your success, if you deny her, cause her pain when she dies, you will dance to the tune that follows after her death. If you have been forsaking your wife's emotion, if you have been forsaking your wife's emotion, if you have neglected your wife, if you have made her feel less of herself, if you have done any sort of bad thing to her, go back, retrace your step, go and make things right. To your mothers, if you have denied them, forsaken them, forgotten about them, you've not shown them love, attention, you've not cared for them, go back and retrace your step. Your mother loves you and she has always loved you. So reciprocate that love that your mother shows you. Reciprocate the love your mother showed you when you were a child. Reciprocate that love your mother showed you when you were growing. Reciprocate the love your mother gave you when you had nobody, when you had no friends, when you had nobody to stand up for you, when you had nobody to catch your back. Your mother was there. So reciprocate. So reciprocate that love. Reciprocate the love your wife shows you. She's your wife. Love and cherish her. The oath you took on the altar, the vow you made on the altar, let it continue to remain valid. Do not forget that vow. Make your wife feel special. Every woman in your life, make them feel special. Treat them with care, respect them. Don't limit them to things that are entitled to them. And you'll see that God will bless you mightily. Love your wife, love your sister, your mother, your grandma, your auntie, your niece. Love them. Show them love, care for them. Women are precious. Mothers are precious. They are special. Don't forget the sacrifices those women made for you. As a man, as a woman, don't forget your mother, the sacrifice she made for you. As a man, don't forget the sacrifices your wife made for you. Don't ignore her when you have gotten to that height you want to attain. She was there for you when you had nothing. She was there for you when you had nothing. So now that you have something, stick to her. Don't follow all those slave mamas because you see them every day and every night. They're looking cute, they're looking beautiful. You don't know how they look in their houses. So stick to your wife. Respect her, love her, cherish her. Make her feel loved, happy. Make her feel like a child. Make her feel unique. And don't body shame any woman for anything in the world. Please, retrace your footstep. Do what is right. And the Lord God will bless you. Women out there, a shout out to you. I want you to know that you are the best, you are special, you are unique.